Let's see. Yeah. If we can get some people together for Gary's mod, that'd be super.
Yeah, that could work.
It's just finding people to get together for that.
Yeah, that shit can get challenging. Okay, let's see.
Considering just trying to get anyone together to record a simple goddamn game half the time.
Yeah. Boom.
I mean, I'm starting to realize there's a reason why every other successful YouTuber lives in LA.
Yeah. I would suggest put down a portal, but don't use it because we are probably going... Well, we might end up dying to the Centaur, and that'll let us get back faster.
Okay.
Here he is.
Okay, I'm full health. His buddies.
Yeah, it's going to get confusing because they do arrow traps too. So there's going to be arrow traps all over the place, and we're not going to know if they're friend or foe.
Okay, his buddies are down.
Yeah.
For now.
Now he's got new buddies.
Oh, what?
Told you.
Like bottle of Coca-Cola and trolling a lot.
Ah, leg spike. Fuck.
Yep.
Got him.
Oh.
And I drank like 6 potions during all that mess. Ooh, golden fleece. What is that again? Oh, you might want that. That's minus energy cost.
Oh.
I mean, I've got stuff to spend energy with now, but it's kind of cheap.
Oh, cool.
All right, let's report back.
Versus the crap ton of my things is flying around. Yeah.
So they should let us talk to Leonidas now.
Hey, bitches, we killed the guy.
Got to earn our badassery so that they'll let us talk to him.
So, you killed it. Well, I have to say, I didn't think you would. You're no Spartan. Speak with the general if you must. Be quick. Leonidas is a busy man.
Yeah, he's busy standing here all day.
So you're the one who brought the Centaur down. I thought only a Spartan warrior could accomplish such a feat. These beasts are everywhere now. And the lazy citizens who mocked Spartan discipline now whine for our help. No matter. Those creatures will regret the day they dared to step on Spartan soil.
And mess with the player 1 and player 2 here.
Journey to the Oracle of Delphi. She will know where these monsters come from. I'd send a Spartan warrior, but I need all of them for battle. Go to Megara and find my old friend Timon. He can help you acquire a proper offering for the Oracle. Young warrior, remember, bravery is not born, it is made.
Yeah, we may not be Spartan warriors, but we've got something they don't have, which is apparently immortality. Do your Spartans respawn when they die? I don't think so.
Good day. All right. Our Spartan weapons are the best. Simply the best.
Simply the best.
Country now, a lot of people sick. They use clown dress and try and make scary people at nighttime. They attack girls almost all the time. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that weird clown shit.
It's everywhere, and it's fucking horrendous. Yeah.
I assume most of them are trolls, but maybe not all of them.
Pretty much, yeah. They're all just people trying to get, like, a laugh out of it or some shit. But there are the fucked up ones who will
actually cut a bitch.
Yeah. Well, there's been some that have stabbed people, shot people. There's some that have been attacked. Yeah. There was a GIF I saw of someone's talking about, like, they have a video camera outside of their house, and it was like the middle of the night. They saw just this guy in a creepy clown mask going around, like, checking the doors, trying to get in. And it's like he had a knife and everything. He's like, God knows what he would have done if, they hadn't locked the doors. Seriously? Even the back doors.
Yeah. By the way, I think you should be leveled up. So.
Oh, I leveled. Oh, I got one left.
Okay, let's see. What's this modifier here?
And since I'm usually surrounded,
Sorry,
I'm surrounded. Since I'm usually surrounded, I decided to use a new get a new skill.
Oh, the surround yourself in fire one?
Yep.
Oh, we got an extra skill point too because of the quest.
Yeah, that's the one I just used it for.
Is that like one of those triggered ones that stays on all the time, or?
No, I have to turn it on.
Is it duration?
Well,
some skills are toggles. That's what I'm asking. Does it say something about reserved energy?
Let's see. Encircle use 4-second recharge, 2 active energy costs per second. Oh yeah, I do turn it on and off.
Okay, but
neat.
As a question though, does it say anything about reserved energy in the write-up?
No, not those.
Okay, some of the toggles will say reserved energy, which means that there'll be a certain number of energy that basically gets sealed off when that skill is toggled. So your max energy goes down as part of the price, but that one doesn't appear to do it. It just has a per second cost, which is gonna battle against your regen. But if you pump up your like intelligence items tend to have a lot of energy regen properties to them. So
yeah, actually, it's not dropping my energy at all.
your regen is stronger than the cost.
Woot!
But it will slow down your recovery though. Yeah. Once you start spending a lot. So I've gotten to the point now where I'm starting to split my points. Now that I've got skills I actually want to care about. But I also want to advance the skill tree itself.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing now is, for the next few levels, I'll be putting 1 point into the poison bomb, 1 point into the trap, and 1 point into the mastery. So that I can advance them all a little bit as I go.
But I'm to one good friend. We kick ass this clown because one was attack my friend, girlfriend. So it's nice when kick ass.
Oh well, I mean, it's nice to be able to help protect people when they're in trouble.
Yep. Just don't do what I did and get stabbed. That was not fun.
That was silly of you.
I didn't think he had a knife.
Did you hit him with your ass? Is that how you got stabbed?
No.
That's how Kirk got stabbed.
Who?
Kirk. This is a very funny fight scene that happened in the original Star Trek series.
Oh.
Kirk was fighting somebody in one of the hallways.
Yeah.
And for some reason he decided to, like, push himself off of the wall and hit the enemy with his ass. Which knocked both of them down to the ground. And while they were both struggling to get back up again, their guy pulled a knife on them. It was like, congratulations. You hit your opponent with your ass, and the result was that you got shanked. That worked out well for you, didn't it?
Mine was just trying to deal with a jackass that was beating on one of my friends.
Jackasses are
abusive boyfriend.
Oh god, those things.
Yep. Whoa.
Loot explosion. Alright, let's see. See look what this thing is. Run.
It's better armor, better energy, but
Oh, and if you come across something that says offensive ability or defensive ability,
yeah.
that basically dictates chance to hit or avoid being hit.
Ah, okay.
Probably not. Offensive ability is probably not going to be a big deal for you because it doesn't affect spells.
Yeah.
But defensive ability will make you harder to hit by the enemies.
Let's see.
More explosion.
Loot.
Rain that
Gold.
loot all over my face. I mean, what?
Sorry, I'm just standing here sheathed in flames and regaining energy still.
You got a problem with that? Well, I'm just standing here sheathed in flames. It's no big deal.
What? I mean, isn't everybody sheathed in flames? No? Peasants.
You gonna take that or stuff or what?
I have no space.
Ah, well, I guess it's time for a portal then, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, no, I got stabbed because found out a friend of mine, she was getting beat on by her boyfriend, but she kind of had that mentality that, oh, she must have been doing something to make it.
Oh, God.
She thought I was one of the nicer guys, so, whenever he started getting angry at me and thought stab me, she dumped his ass. Which, yay. She also stopped talking to me because she was like, I can't believe you would do that.
I can't believe you would defend your friend. How dare you?
Well, I thought it's, you know what, at least you're no longer around that jackass, so I guess a win.
Sounds like,
in a way.
sounds like she had some serious Stockholm syndrome going on.
Yeah. That was the first time I got stabbed.
Oh, jeez. There's a phrase you don't want to have to hear very often.
Oh, yeah, that's a phrase you don't want to say very often either. Just like, yeah. So the first time...
Thankfully, I've never had the pleasure.
Lucky you. And I hope you never have to.
I mean, I've cut myself a few times, but that's not the same as being stabbed. Let's just say, though, if you haven't cut yourself at least a couple times before the end of culinary school, you shouldn't be allowed to graduate.
You're not a true chef.
Right, that's right. Because no matter how good you are with a knife, accidents will eventually happen.
I just want to see somebody. Let me see your hands. These hands are pristine. No cuts, no scars, no nothing. You've done nothing here.
Exactly. You've clearly been slacking off.
Jesus.
Also, you need to burn yourself at least a couple times as well.
Oh, yeah, no, I figured that was a thing, too.
I don't remember if I told you about this one chef that was teaching one of our classes, but I don't know how he got himself to the point where he had such a ridiculous amount of heat resistance in his hands. He literally took a metal tray that out of the oven after it's been cooking for an hour with his bare hands.
Nice.
And he didn't give a shit. He didn't even flinch. And then he immediately turns around to us and is like, you guys should never do this.
FYI, don't do this. Don't be me.
Yeah. It's like, how many times have you burned your fingers? Do you just not have any nerves landings left in those things? How did that happen? It's crazy.
Part of me feels like I should eventually turn off this flame, but since it's not affecting my regen or anything right now, I'm just going to be this asshole wandering around like this.
Yeah. Just keep that on until we end up with enough battles in a row that you're actually having regen problems. Until that happens,
right.
Just keep at it, right?
Yeah.
Why not?
Like when I run out of energy, that's when this thing will turn off.
It'll turn off when it turns itself off.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Just pour all your skill points into that, and eventually you just be like, yeah, I just kill everything by walking around. I'm taking a health potion because I'm out.
Alright, you go ahead. I have 10.
That centaur cost me a fucking lot of them. Take your bangle. Fragile little magey thing that nobody can survive near because you're a goddamn corona of fire.
Hey, anyone need to cook dinner tonight? Just toss it near me.
Yeah. This recipe calls for holding your steak within 5 feet of Sloane for 5 minutes. Did I say minutes? I meant seconds.
Minutes if you like it really well done.
In which case I will stab you now because you are a heretic.
I used to order well done because that's what I was told was like, safe and good.
Technically it's safe.
Then someone told me, it's like, oh yeah, no, medium is pretty damn safe most of the time. And I tried, I'm like, wait, this actually has flavor?
As far as I'm concerned, medium's too much. But yeah, I like medium rare.
Yeah, that's usually what I get is if I know the place and it's like I'm okay with it, I get medium rare.
Yeah, because the thing is, basically you want something that's just seared a bit, like,
Yeah.
because the searing actually develops the flavor of the meat, brings it out.
Yeah.
But there's absolutely such a thing as overcooking something and destroying its flavor.
Yeah. That was called every barbecue with my family.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's crap.
That's funny because when I was growing up, it was basically just me and my parents because I'm an only child.
Yeah.
And basically, me and one of the parents liked our steak rare, and the other person liked it well done.
Oh, there's a respawn over here.
Oh, okay. So we would always just basically like, what is wrong with you? Come back here for a second. There's a cave
Okay.
with stuff in it.
Ooh, boar hide.
You've got some of those already.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah, it'd be nice to get the set. I want to, complete the whole set.
Collect them all.
Pokemon.
Of course, it's funny because we had to joke around about the fact that the one that liked the steak well done was British. So insert comments about British cuisine here. Questions about burnt steak and boiled and everything else.
No, it's like my cousins and my uncle. My cousins learned how to cook from my uncles, and oh my god, it was just so fucking stupid on how they cooked half the time. Because
sounds about right to me, yeah.
like the barbecue sauce, you know how normally you just use fucking barbecue sauce?
Uh-huh.
They would sit there and mix in their beer with it.
Okay.
In the hope of just adding a little extra flavor. I'm like, yeah, great. Crap. Because you guys drink Bud.
It would add
That's
extra flavor to it if you were using beer that had flavor in it.
Yep. But then it'd be one of those things like they'd like, oh, the fire's not hot enough. The coals aren't on fire right now. It's like, you do realize it's kind of a passive heat? The fuck you mean? I mean, it gets hot, then they turn silver or ashy looking, and that means they're still hot. You can feel it.
Yeah, the heat's radiating off of them. They don't have to be on fire constantly.
Oh.
You need
My
that energy.
inventory is full.
Actually, I'll take one energy potion just so I have one for emergencies.
You know, I've had so many bullshit things like that. It's just like, oh look, I'm gonna cook here. All right, here's this, here's this. This isn't done. Yes, it is. No, it's not. It's still red in it. Oh God, you
Yeah,
people.
that means it's done. Out of all of the meats, beef has the lowest required temperature for safety.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredibly
like
easy
chicken
to
the
make
highest?
beef safe. In fact, a lot of people hold that you can eat it raw because it doesn't have shit like salmonella in it.
Yeah.
And most of the time, you can get away with that shit. It's called steak tartare.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
My mother
I'm
loved
tempted
that
to
stuff.
try it, but I'm a little afraid of it.
I just don't think it would taste very good.
That too.
I mean, my mother used to eat it a fair bit, and she never had any problems. But on the other hand, it's like, if you're not applying any heat to it, then you're not bringing the flavor out of it. You know?
Exactly. Then you're just eating mush.
Yeah.
Wow. Go your poison.
Yeah. It's at rank 2 now. Out of 16. You guys thirsty?
These guys are. They look so parched.
Mm-hmm. Well, they will after you've dehydrated them with your ambient flames.
All right. I'm surviving a lot more since I'm leaving this on.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Agents
So I
of
looked at it.
Athena. Vitality, damage, resistance, reduced petrified duration. Well, that's really specific.
I looked at my regeneration stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My health regeneration is at 2. My magic regeneration is at 6 point something.
And how much is it draining?
2.
So you're still at 4 then.
Yeah.
What's mine?
I love builds that just randomly work.
Isn't it nice? My energy regen is 3.
So you could use this ability. You'd just be a lot slower.
Yeah.
But now it's like,
I don't think there's anything over here, but I just want to make sure.
there's
Yeah,
so
no.
much food from my family that I just can never eat myself.
Yeah.
Like menudo. Ugh.
I'm just glad that I had parents who actually encouraged me to try different types of food a lot. Because, you end up with some people, like I know one of my real life friends here in Ottawa, he just doesn't try anything new ever.
Yeah.
He likes what he likes and that's it.
Oh yeah, no, I know people like that.
And I can't imagine living like that.
No, Bug was kind of like that whenever we first started hanging out.
Like, I can't eat the same thing all the time. I get sick of it.
Yeah.
Like, it actually loses its flavor if I eat the same thing too often.
I mean, there's places where I go so rarely, I just get the same thing.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, like, imagine if you went to eat there 4 times a week every week and ate the same thing every time.
Yep.
That would be horrible.
You grab that one. Actually, I need to go sell some shit.
Ooh. That's much better than what I'm wearing right now.
Be right back. BRB.
Alright.
I gotta sell shit. I'm out of space.
Oh. The garland I used to be wearing has plus 20% energy regen on it.
Nice.
You want that?
How much do you say?
20% extra.
I got 23 extra on my garland.
Yeah, I think it's something all garlands have. Some of,
Yep. Oh, the sturdy garland of insight I need to save for when I'm level 8 because 5 extra armor and 5 extra intelligence.
Okay.
By the way, if you get to the point where you end up completing some of those relics that you're not immediately using,
Yeah.
well, it's good to throw them in the bank rather than sell them because the enchanter guy here, who makes the formulas, they usually require completed relics to create. So,
Cool.
even if you have a completed relic you don't care about, just keep it anyway.
Yeah, actually, I want to drop something off too. Where's the caravan guy?
I I'm not sure if they have one here. They probably do somewhere, but we might have to go back to Helios.
Magic equipment.
Yeah, I think you have to go back to Helios.
Okay.
Well, I believe Delphi will have one. Delphi also has the skill respec NPC if that's the sort of thing you want.
Hmm.
I think
I'm
Delphi.
torn between
It's either Delphi or Athena. Or,
between these two staffs that do the same amount of damage, same energy regen, but one does extra to demons and 2 to 5 fire damage. One gives me 48 health and minus 7% reduction to all requirements.
Uh-huh.
Very tempted for.
I think it's not the name. Athens. That's it.
Ah,
The city named after Athena, but not actually literally exactly called Athena.
not literal, but
That's either Delphi or Athens that has the skill regen person or skill respec person. I might actually respec my my dagger. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
back to Sparta.
I might get good later. The thing is, once I get to the point where I've spent 32 points into my mastery and maxed it out,
Mm-hmm.
I can get an improvement to the throwing knife called Flurry of Knives, where I get extra projectiles with it and more damage. So once I've maxed other things out, that might be useful, but that's going to be a really long time.
Look at me and my gloriousness.
Your flaming glory.
Well, whenever I like move, I kind of do a hand out thing. Like, so there's my staff and there's one hand out, just kind of, yes.
All right. Let's burn some people, shall we?
Wow, there's so much random crap that is just white tier crap.
That's why I like using the Alt button, so I don't have to ever have to see it again. Or sorry, X, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, X.
It's still there. It just won't show me the name of it anymore.
Yeah. Because it's stuff that's not really needed.
Well, I remember Laura was scoffing about that during Borderlands when I was turning my nose up at white items. But it's a valid point. 99% of the time, it's just crap that's below our notice.
Yep.
I don't want to have to worry about it. So the number of times we're talking about, do you want this gun? Is it white? Yeah? Then no, I don't want it.
Because screw that piece of shit.
There's technically a tiny chance that stats might be good, but it's a very remote chance. I'm not going to spend my time on scrutinizing every single one of them. So do you enjoy our new friend Shade in the town of Oasis?
I feel sorry for that guy.
I know, right? Oh, good. It poisoned a lot of inanimate bones. Oh, it's raining bones.
And items. Jesus.
Yeah. Oh. I love that shit. Elf. Thank you.
Oh, this becomes a lot easier now.
Doesn't it?
Until I die. Of course.
Until you get swarmed by 50 things and get mutilated.
Yep. Alright. Activate 11. Out of the frying pan. Into the fire.
Yep. Excuse me, I believe you mean a saute pan.
Thank you for not being a pedantic asshole about that. Like,
I,
I understood
I had to say it, but I also had to put on the overly
voice.
pedantic, nerdy voice to make it into a joke.
Yeah. No, it's like I understand like during Dying Light getting mad of like, oh, kitchen knife, kitchen knife. That is not a kitchen knife. This is a kitchen knife.
Yeah, that was irritating. You saw the difference though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's pause for a minute. Since
Okay.
you did anyway, so I
I'm
can
coming.
refill my drink and shit.
All right, guys, we will be right back on my side.
Indeed.